Look at the freshman congresswomen. When women of color come into office, they're courageous and they have heart, they build solidarity, and they're fiercely in defense of a justice agenda that benefits everyone and extends the progressive movement right into the halls of Congress. The possibilities are amazing and so rich when we have those least likely to be elected, but closest to the biggest problems of our country. So women of color, I think, are going to lead in solving the problems for our nation. Women of color as elected leaders, voters, and organizers are fighting for economic, racial, social, and gender justice. It's this broad-based justice agenda which is so transformative to our government and the way that the country's policies and practices affect our communities. I think it's the commitment to making sure that everyone belongs and that we have democracy expressed, and that really this is a politics grounded in love for our own and each other. That's the justice agenda. In order to elect more women of color, we need to address structural barriers, and it starts with which candidates we back. We need candidates from movement. We need those who are trained in organizing, who know how to expand the electorate and inspire a multiracial base in order to win in the primaries. Right now, sometimes the party is our women of color's own worst enemy. We're the most likely to face primary challenges in the Democratic Party. And so structurally, that's where we start. We also need to take money out of politics and find a way for women of color to be able to run, community people, working people. And I think those two things would do a lot for helping to advance and support women of color actually getting into office. Here's my advice to my teenage self. Hey, Aimee, in 40 years, the fact that you were an organizer and opposed the war, and a lot of people supported it. The fact that you were distraught about violence in the street, and a lot of people didn't work on it. The fact that you had a heart, you would cry over the pain you saw in communities, those things would actually be the very thing that prepares you for the moment to win the White House in 2020, to support our most courageous leaders. So I guess I would tell myself, keep going, stay strong, keep your eyes on the prize, and don't negotiate away the very things that make the most difference and will transform our country.